Hi, this is Bug Baskin with YouSundaySchoolCurriculum.com, and first I just want to say, I appreciate you hanging with us through this video training series and just continue to press on. I really think you're going to see that this little small time investment is going to pay off big. I also want to say that you may have noticed, I think, in the last lesson that there's kind of a shift in this training series. In the first 6 lessons, it was really about process and a step-by-step thing. But, starting with last lesson and the rest of them, it's really more about ongoing things, that can make a difference in your ministry and can keep things going in the right direction. We talked about investing in our leaders last time, and this kind of goes hand in hand with that. But I want to say this again, it's building relationships. This is the probably number one thing to effective small group ministry, because ministry of all kind, it boils down to relationships. Visions and plans are great, but that's not what it's all about. Ministry is not all about programs. It's not even all about curriculum. It's about those relationships that you're building with your students, your leaders, your fellow staff members, other parts of the church who can love and support you, your family, and your ministry. Other staff members. All these things. It's about those relationships and building them. Because if you think about it, Jesus, our perfect example of how to do ministry, it was all about relationships. It was about those relationships that he had with his disciples. It was about stopping, on the side of the road, have conversations with people and make those connections. And that's what it's about. You need to make sure you are making time to build relationships. You can't just make a plan, cast a vision, put it in someone else's hand, and then step back and occasionally be on stage to do master teaching, or occasionally be on stage to make announcements and think that you're really doing ministry. You need to be out there building relationships, because that's what true ministry is. You have to get out of the office, find ways to build relationships with the people around you. Because not only is that important for you, but what happens is by you modeling that, your leaders will do the same. They're going to see that it's more important to build relationships, and they're not just going to be all about teaching a lesson and then being done. They're going to want to make that extra time investment in your students and their families throughout the week. And then your students will see that, and they're going to want to go build relationships with their peers. They're going to want to make an impact on their campus the right way through those relationships and connections. And then also, and this is what a lot of us want to see. We want to see that growth. Well, guess what happens? If you have a ministry built on relationships and not programs and all these other things people find important, your ministry is going to be contagious. People are going to want to come and see. They're going to want to know what's going on. Your students are going to want to invite their friends, because you know what? That is a place they are proud of, where they can be sure their friends are going to be feel warm, they're going to be welcomed. And so I encourage you, make sure that you are focused on relationships. I know this becomes natural for some of you. For some of us, like me, it doesn't. It's just a struggle. I like work. I love writing. I love teaching. But some of those times, the conversations, relationship building are just they're difficult for me. But it's something I know I have to do. And if you're like me, just pray daily that God would put that value in your heart, that He would strengthen you where you're weak. Because if you'll do this, if you will focus your ministry on relationships, you will be head and shoulders above the ministries in your church and the other ministries in your area. So I encourage you to do that. Follow the model of Christ. Follow that example. If you want some help and some accountability and prayer in this area, please go to the site and contact us. If you just need some guidance about how to best do this, what's this look like? A few tips and pointers, pitfalls to avoid. Things like avoiding the wrong kind of contact with students and things like that. Just please contact us. We'd love to help you.